Let me refresh. Refresho. Do. Alright. We're live. Everything is going smoothly. Camera is showing my mug face. Now let me keep up with this strategy for the camera and everything should go smoothly. Besides that, I just finished, the unit 1, so I got all the vocab words down. And I already know where I left off. So, the last word I went over was senor. So, let's say, for example, I'm a senor. So senor, no senorita, no senora, soy senor. So, as an example, welcome to the course show, where I'm just learning about Spanish, taking up days until the month ends. And I am the senor of this show. So besides that, senor means sir. It is spelled S-E-N-O-R. So let's go under the translate for sir. So el senor. There's an accent in here. So let me actually do my practice. Senor. So S-N-O-R. S-E-N-O-R. C-N-O-R. So S-E-N-O-R, 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 S-E-N-O-R. So let me chunk it to just 3 letters, then 2 letters, which is S-E-N, and then O-R. The N has an accent. And I finally did time to actually just look at it. And yes, when it comes to Spanish language, these squiggly lines are accents. For A, E, I, O, U, and a U, and an N, then even the question mark, and this. So, if I remember, the only difference between that is that this goes to the front, and a question mark, a regular question mark for English, will go in the back. So, these accents could be covered. The tricky ones are these U's, which I don't know these dots. And it seems like U is the only one that has these dots. So I gotta look at these accents more closely. But besides that, that's part of grammar I learned when it comes to accents and how you pronounce everything. Now, how do you place them? That is something I do wonder. I know the question mark. I don't know about the exclamation point so much. Maybe it's different words or it's probably the same. Who knows? Now, el señor. So, there's also just señor, or el sir, el, don't know how to pronounce it, cab. So, Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during World War II. Sir Winston Churchill. So this is Spanish, yet this is in, still in English. Now let's go with L. Sir Galahad. It doesn't have the sir part here, but it has this word, cab. I wonder if there's a pronunciation for this. Should be. Yeah. Gentleman or knight. That's an old term.
Caballero.
Caballero. Oh, I'm trying to pronounce it. Caballero. No, I got it down, but I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I want to make sure I pronounce them as much as possible so people could actually understand me. Not with a thick accent, but something that people can easily overhear, especially if I want to speak to them clearly. So, caballero. Now I'm getting confused with the ball thing. So, or should I just say caballero? Oh shoot, I think I actually got that. Well, pronouncing it in English phrasing, but caballero. I got the E-R-O, so ero. The R accent somewhat. It still sounds like a W. But let's go with Gaba. Gaba. Ro. Okay. Now, I'm gonna chunk it to have an accent. Oh yeah, this is gonna be the last name because these are not part of my notes. But yeah, Caballero. I chunk it as C-A-B-A, so 4 letters, one. So Gaba, then L-L, it's Yera, 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 Yero, Yero, Yero. So I gotta chunk it 3 to pronounce it. So L-L-E, so Yer, then for the row, it's just R-O. So chunk it 3 times, 4, 3, 2. So 4 letters, 3 letters, 2 letters. Caballero.
Caballero.
Somewhat, but I think we get back to further I study. So, gentlemen, knight. Now, I could say I could sort of pronounce it along with keeping the accents in mind. Yes, but I've learned senor. Yes, yes. I am a senor. I know how to speak senor in Espanol. That is the second word I have put down. Espanol, which is Spanish. So, Spanish is Espanol. Now, alrighty. So, let me chunk it. So, Espanol. Alrighty. Very close have it. So, I'm gonna chunk it 3 times. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to show it to you guys what Spanish is in Spanish. What is Spanish in Spanish? So, Espanol. Or you can say Espanol. So, chunking it 3 times. 2, 3, 2. 2 letters, 3 letters, 2 letters. So, ES, then PAN, then OL. I'm gonna remember that when it came to spelling. Okay, so ESPN. No. ESPN. No, it's an A. It's A. So ESPANOL, like pan. ESPANOL. ESPNOL. ESPNOL. Now, last word, let's say backwards, is OLNAPES. So it's ESPANOL. No. Oh, yeah, I got it wrong when I'm going backwards. It's not OL, it's LO. LOL. But yeah, ESP. No. I keep on getting as a W, no wonder. And I gotta get good at touch typing when it came to just literally have my hands here and then just quickly have it in place. It's a bit challenging for me. But yeah, ESPANOL. Espanol. Now, let's see if I pronounce it right. I am pronouncing it right. I'm confident with that.
Español.
Espanol. So, yeah. Ol. La. R. I realize with the O, it's very similar to the R where you gotta roll it. So instead of like old, or like L, or like lol. Then again, I'm also in English. I roll the L's too, but like outwards, not inwards. So it's not like, what is it? It's not. So in English, the way I would explain it in my tongue is that I won't roll the L's. People usually don't, but rather they will vibrate their tongue outward in the English language. So yeah, or maybe that's as a dialect when it comes to American English. Espanol, and pan because an. Besides that, that's how you say it. Espanol. So, señor and español, which is Spanish and sir. Not in that way. Not in that order. Now, the next one is pretty easy, which is yes. I already know how to say no, which is no. No. Wait, I'm not pointing it correctly. No. No. No in Spanish is no. So it's spelled N-O, as in O-N. Backwards. So N-O, N-O, English, N-O, Spanish, N-O. No, 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 no. And it's different from, was it, understand, which is like entiendo, which is spelled E-N-T-I, oh yeah, let me make sure I don't look at it subconsciously. E-N-T-I-E-N-D-O. Entiendo, or if I'm saying to a person, entiende. That's also the same thing with hablo, which is H-A-B-L-O. Say it to a person, it's like hable. Hable, like hable inglés, which is English, I-N-G-E-S. No, I'm not pronouncing it right. E-N-G-L-E-S. Oh, so I'm not looking at my notes subconsciously. I'm just imagining my mind. But yeah, Ingles, I'm going to read it here, is E-N-G-L-E-S. E is accent, and then Espanol is E-S-P-A-N-O-L. So, Espanol, Spanish, Ingles, English. Ingles is not Spanish. Espanol is not English. They're just opposites. Now onwards to just back to yes, which is to see. So this is an English phrase.
Yes.
Yes. Now see.
See.
See. Yes in Spanish is see. See is yes. See is yes. Yes is C. Yes, S, C. S is, what is it? ES, and that usually just corresponds with something. But yeah, C with an accent of I. So, C. Now, yes, I knew I was right. C. So, LC. Vote yes to the construction of the new school. C. V. Vo. Vota. Vota. Sounds very close to vote. But just because of VOT, and here it's an A, so vote, vota. Who knows? Now onwards to... Okay, I already got C. I already got it spelled here. C type. Gotta practice a spelling of it. So S-I, 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 S-I. It's not the S-I-S. It's just S-I. It's yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Mono, 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 mono. I don't think I'm pronouncing the JoJo reference right. It's like Muda, 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 Muda. Without the exaggeration, yelling along with fisticuffs. Now onwards, I already got C for yes, 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 yes. Now, the next one is speak. what is speak? It says here, hablar. Hablar. In the audio, it said hablo, no, not hablo, or hable. So hable with that E is to a person, and then O is me. So hablo. So I'm an English speaker, so hablo inglés. For Spanish, I am learning Spanish, so I don't know Spanish, but I'm telling someone about it. So there would be Espanol, but it's no. So no Spanish. English, yes. Inglés, sí. Or sí inglés. No, sí inglés. Inglés, sí, like that. But for Espanol, no. So no Espanol. So for speak, no hablar Espanol. So with the O, it will be no hablo Espanol. Hablo inglés. No hablo Espanol. Now, let me actually mark that down. And actually see if it has it here. No, it doesn't include the I or the U. Well, for the sake of it, let me look up U and actually see if it translates. No. Gotta look at examples, but habla. Alrighty. Now, the best thing to do is just to search. So I speak in Spanish. Let's make sure I got the accent. Let's back to hablar, no changes. No, I speak. Same website, so we'll see how this goes. Hablo español. I speak Spanish. Okay, so we got this. No, it's hablo. So hablo español. So hablo is chunking it. Hablo. So Hablo. Now that's confusing because I want to chunk it for the first chunk. I want to chunk it as HEB, but I have issues with that. I think the best course is just me chunking it with 2 letters, and then the next chunk is just 3. So ha, so HA, and then blow, BLO. So not just for pronunciation, but also for typing. I think this is better, so I gotta get used to just saying hablo. So HABLO, 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 the Hablo telescope. Okay, got that. HABLO. So speak, hablo, or saying it to another person while I'm interrogating them, hable, hable inglés. Do you speak English? Or you speak English? Question mark. So question backwards question mark. Hable inglés? That question mark. So hablo, hablo, HABLO. Oh, for a person, it would be an E. So HABLE, hable. Now, I got that down. The next one is little. So the reason why it's little is because in conversation it kept on saying speaking a little, or I speak English or Spanish. So under that context, it's like it would be poco. So P enyo. P enyo. Well, anywho, I think I learned this later when we actually talk about mass, like a lot or little. But for now, it's little under the sentence speaking. So I speak little. So how they used it is hablo un poco español or English, which is inglés, or entiendo, which is understand. Understand, it's spelled ENTIENDO, which is backwards. Where no. Let me go back to what I was saying. Which the word entiendo, which is ENTIENDO, me pronouncing backwards, it's ODNEITNE. So entiendo, which is understand. Entiendo un poco español, which says I speak a little Spanish. Now, me saying a person, you speak a little English, I'll say entiende. No, for speaking, it's hable. I wanted to say understand, so my bad. So, do you understand a little English? So, entiende un poco inglés. English, it's spelled in Spanish, is INGLES. Let me check. Yes, I got that. E is with an accent. So hable un poco inglés. Or, let's go with Spanish, español, which is spelled ESPANOL, because there's a pan and ol. Español. Now let me refresh to what the words I learned. So, señor, español, sí, habló. Now, let me, along with poco. I'm still getting mixed up with speaking in Spanish, so hablo, hable, which is spelled HABALO. No, HABLAO. Oh, I got that wrong because I was thinking of hablar. So my bad. So hablo, so HABLO. Gotta remember the chunking. The end is BLO, and it's not hablar, which is HABLAR. Backwards is RALBAR. No, H. I'm mixing it up, darn it. But hablar, hablar. It's an H. All that such. Ha. So HA. Then a blow, like bloop, or blow, or blowing up something. It's a BLO. In English, it's a W, but no. I have not seen it. No, yeah, I haven't seen W while searching here, so who knows? Maybe I'll encounter it. Now, anywho, let me go to the next one, which is surprisingly North American. So this is talking to a person who's actually an American from the United States, but it going off with actually using the term North American, explaining that there's so many different people who are considered Americans in South America and Central America, which is interesting because I figured they don't want to say American much to each other, and hell, even when it came to like Americans in general, especially when it comes to uh, uh, light on light white skin tone Americans or Caucasians, they would call them gringos, which you know, I heard that it's not the correct term, so it is interesting. Now, America del Norte. So I don't think it got the actual translation here. Es, yeah, está. Now there's Americano. Okay. So since we don't have much time, I might as well just use big brain time and just translate what I put. So the way they pronounce it is Norte Americano. So they don't have it here. What I do have is the word by word, which is northern, which is norte, or norteno, which I wonder how it's supposed to say. I think me saying like Norte Americano. So yeah, that actually sounds right. I get confused because with Americano, I'm surprised it's not Norte Americane. There's probably a reason. But yeah, North American, Norte Americano. I mean, you could always just say gringo, but there is a lot of different demographic people that would take offense. I mean, try to tell it to an Afro-American. And other people who have black skin tones that lived in the US for a long time. But anyhow, Norte Americano. So, what is it? It doesn't say I yet. I haven't learned that. But the best thing I could say is in a question, which they use the phrase "Es usted norteamericano?" So it's a question. So "Es usted?" So usted usually would refer to you, and so what is it? Yeah, the only way I could just practice with is "Es usted norteamericano?" Which I think I should just go with next and final one, which is you, which I do believe it is usted. Not Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog, but usted. So yeah, it has it. Usted or du. Now I'm gonna put it under usted, since the audio I'm looking at is more conversational. So I do believe, since this is the first one here, along with the EL and stuff, I believe you will incorporate it while writing, especially formally, but not when it comes to speaking, especially informally speaking Spanish. Especially with, many people don't speak formal Spanish, because in Latin America, which you have a huge amount of Spanish speakers and a large community that spreads across just because of the sheer population and mass especially in this continent, in these American continents, versus like Spanish or Castilian. That's the official word. So I think usted. So I think two would refer to it, but I think usted would be a common phrase. But yeah, usted. So usted, you. Now, let me put just usted. I'm not gonna put Norteamericano. I'm probably just gonna type in Americano and stuff like that. But usted, let me chunk it to USTED. So us, Ted. That's it. Usted. Or, you will be just you. That's my English brain working. So usted. So US Ted. Okay. Now North Americano. I'm gonna go with American or Americano here. So Americano. So EMER. I'm just spelling it like I spell American, except I'm adding an O, surprisingly. That's what it is. I could chunk it to the pronunciation, so American. So chunk the first one 4 letters, so AMER, then I separate, chunk 1, and then can, like a can, tin can, CAN, or Gano, O, so Americano. Norte, NORTE, so Norte, NORTE, North Americano, NORTE, AMERICANO, North Americano. That's how I pronounce it. Let me actually just pronounce it once. Well, actually, no, type it. My bad. Norte Americano. And there it goes. I actually finished the unit. Gonna be looking over these notes because, oh man, there's still a lot to learn, and I believe I still have to use these besides every day, thinking, keeping my mind fresh and stuff, also over the weekend. So anywho, that's pretty much it for today. Gonna see how it goes next time. Besides that, so long.